Good morning, students. In this video, I will read and explain you the poem Nature is What We See. So, everyone open page number 61. In this poem of Emily Dickinson, we can sense her love and appreciation of nature. The poet is trying to tell that nature is around us everywhere. We can enjoy nature but not capture it in any art form. Let me read the poem. Nature is what we see. The hill, the afternoon, squirrel, eclipse, the bumblebee. Nay, nature is heaven. Nature is what we hear. The bobolink, the sea, thunder, the cricket. Nay, nature is harmony. Nature is what we know, yet have no art to say. So helpless our wisdom is to her simplicity. Nature is what we see. The poet wants to say nature is not only what we can see. Hill, afternoon, squirrel, eclipse, bumblebee. Bumble means confused bee. Nature is heaven. Nay is no. Nature is not what we can see. It is heaven. It is beautiful. Nature is what we hear. Nature is not only what we hear. Bobolink, the sea. Bobolink is a small black bird. It's the same size of manna. Manna, songbird. The sea, the sound of the sea, the sound of thunder, the sound of cricket. Cricket is an insect that makes loud noise by rubbing its wings. Nature is not the sound of those animals or things. Nature is harmony. Harmony is sound of things which go together well. When people live together and work together, that is harmony. Harmony is combination of different notes of music played at the same time. It is full of music. Nature is what we know. Nature is not only what we know, it is very simple, yet have no art to say. Nature is what we know, what and all we can see, we can hear, we can feel. Nature is all that, yet have no art to say. Means nature yet cannot be captured, cannot be stored in any form. It can be felt. Fine. Have no art to say. No art to say means do not have the ability to express. So helpless our wisdom is. Our wise knowledge is so helpless, incapable of describing nature is to her simplicity. Nature is easy to understand, yet you cannot explain, our knowledge cannot understand what the beautiful nature is. The deep meaning of this poem is that we are surrounded by nature everywhere, be it any as big as the hill or as small as the squirrel. Nature is simple and brilliant, and our wisdom is nothing in front of it. Now let's move to the exercises. So everyone move to page number 61. Write true, false for these sentences. The poet compares nature with the things that we see, hear and touch. True. The poet compares nature with non-living things too. False. The cricket is mentioned in the poem for its size. No. Sound. False. The poet says that nature is also a part of our knowledge. True. In the poem, nature is seen as mightier than human knowledge. True. Complete the table with the sights what you can see and sounds of nature mentioned in the poem. Sights of nature means what and all you can see. In the poem, hill, the afternoon, squirrel, eclipse, bumblebee. Sounds of nature, bobolink, the sea, thunder, the cricket. Your D question is unscramble the letters of the words below to form synonyms of harmony. Synonyms means same meaning words of harmony. You may use the dictionary. The first two letters of each word are correct. means it is same. UN, right? It is unity. Sorry, it is unscrambled. So the correct word is unity. This is accord. Accord means agreement, especially between countries. This is goodwill, agreement, kinship. Kinship is relationship between family members. Friendship. Turn to page number 62. Your E question is, the letters of the words nature can be used to form many new words. Find 10 4-letter words in the word search formed from nature. Nature word. You can make many words here. Right? You can see tune, tear, rent, earn, aunt, neat, near, rate, turn. This is true. Fine. Then your next question, F, underline the verbs and circle their objects. Verbs, you know, the action words are your verbs. The bobolink makes is your verb. Object, I have taught you earlier. Let me revise. What is object? The object of a verb is the person or thing upon whom or upon which the action of the verb is carried out. Means if you ask verb, what makes what? Cup-shaped nest, that is your object. Uses what? An old Russian camera. This is the object of the verb. Have you finished what? Geography project. This is the object of the verb. Today we had the arts class in the garden. Had what? Had is your verb. Had what? The arts class. Art class is your object. I planted 4 saplings in the school today. Planted is your verb. Planted what? The 4 saplings is your verb. Verb's object tells us what action, on whom that action has been done. So this is your object. Now connected to this verb object, there are 2 kinds of verbs, transitive verb and intransitive verb. Transitive verb has an object, intransitive verb doesn't have an object. Let me show you an example. I have shut the window. Shut what? Shut the window. Window is the object. After dinner, we all slept. Slept. Is there anything else there? Slept what? But slept where it can be? Slept in the bedroom, right? Then that also it is not object, because when you ask verb what and the answer is there, then that is your transitive verb. Otherwise, if there is no subject, no object, it is intransitive verb. Let us see what is G question. Underline the verbs. In the sentence, write T for transitive, I for intransitive. Your first one is, we saw a wildlife documentary. Saw is your verb. Saw what? A wildlife documentary. Saw what? A wildlife documentary. So what is it? It is a transitive verb. We have to write on T for transitive, I for intransitive. Abhimanyu drives very carelessly. Drives what? It is not mentioned. But how it drives is written there carelessly. So it is not, it doesn't have object. It is intransitive verb. Fine. Everybody spoke together. Spoke what? Not written. Spoke together. How it is written? So it is intransitive. Only what, when the answer is what to the verb, it is transitive. The deer ran away. Ran, it is what? Answer is not there. So it is intransitive verb. Are you wearing my watch? Wearing what? My watch. So wearing verb has an object. So it is transitive verb. I exercise every morning. Exercise what? It is not written. So it is intransitive verb. Opened their book. Opened what? Their books. The book, it has an object. So it is a transitive verb. Comb your hair. Comb what? Your hair. So this verb has an object. Transitive verb. Vidya thought for a long time. Thought what? It is not given. So it is intransitive verb. I have submitted my assignment. Submitted what? my assignment. So assignment is your object to the verb. So it is transitive verb. So T. With this, I complete your poem Nature is What We See. Read the poem and complete the book exercises neatly and correctly. That's all in this video. Thank you. God bless you all.